What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we finally got a little bit more information on the mid-season update for Season 1 of Vanguard. However, it's not quite the full blog post that many of us were hoping for. It's not comprehensive patch notes yet. We don't know every little detail that's going to be changing, as well as all of the additions. Instead, they basically just teased the crossover with Attack on Titan. There's going to be a bundle available with a bunch of Attack on Titan themed items. So they showed off some of the content we'll be getting there, and then they also briefly discussed the new well gun, which is the SMG that we're getting for the mid-season update for Season 1 that we've been expecting. Now, before we get into this blog post and the details surrounding it, I first wanted to go over the timeline for the mid-season update rollout. And it turns out for Vanguard's multiplayer, it's actually rolling out tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific time. And the preload for that is now available on consoles. As for Warzone, we should be expecting the update to hit at 9 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, January 12th. And then the actual mid-season event will officially begin on January 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So what this means is with the update tonight in Vanguard, for instance, we should hopefully expect to see some weapon balancing as well as a bunch of bug fixes and stuff that should go live immediately. However, the actual mid-season content likely won't be available until the 13th, which is Thursday of this week. Now that we have that out of the way, let's move on to this Attack on Titan crossover thing. And this is actually not happening until the 20th of January, so 1 week after the mid-season update. But with this, all it is a bundle that you can buy that has Attack on Titan themed items in it. And with this, it's actually a fairly robust bundle. We're getting a brand new operator with this. We're also getting 2 gun blueprints that come with this bundle, a brand new melee weapon, which is the Titan Piercer, a charm, a sticker, an emblem, a finishing move, an MVP highlight, as well as a highlight intro. So there's a lot going on with this bundle, and I'm sure for the super fans of Attack on Titan, this is going to be great news, and a lot of them will definitely shell out the money to get this. For me, I've never seen Attack on Titan in my life. I have zero interest in it, so I just don't care about this bundle at all, but I'm sure for some of you guys, you will be interested in this. As for the other content that's actually coming with the mid-season update this week, the first thing is a brand new operator called Isabella, which unfortunately is going to be one of those operators that's locked behind a bundle, so if you want her, you have to pay money to get her, which is really annoying, and therefore this is kind of useless information for a lot of people that don't buy bundles, myself included. And for multiplayer, this just leaves us with the well gun, which is the only thing in this blog post that I have any interest in because it's something that we're all actually going to be able to use. And with this one, they say we will be able to unlock it through an in-game challenge or through buying a weapon blueprint. We won't know exactly what the challenge will be at the time of recording this video, but hopefully it's not too ridiculous to unlock this. And with this, it's described as a heavy, full-auto SMG with lethality and range for short to medium range engagements. It also says it's going to be able to reliably down targets in 4 shots, or 3 with a shot to the vital area mixed in. However, we will also have magazine attachments to convert it to 380 as well as 25 ACP. And they also describe it as being in between the Owen gun as well as the Sten. And I assume this is kind of referring to its rate of fire, at least in many ways. And therefore, if I had to guess, the rate of fire of this in-game is likely going to be somewhere around 580 to 600 rounds per minute. Obviously, I will have much more detailed stats as well as some great attachment combinations coming once we get our hands on this and I can create my gun guide episode. Now, aside from all of this, Treyarch did also make their own blog post talking about zombies, because they are handling the zombie side of things in Vanguard. And while I'm not super into zombies, I did want to go over a couple of the main points. And the first big thing is they are adding a round-based mode on Shinonuma, so I think that's going to make some of the zombies community happy at least. I don't really know what the zombie community wants. I'm kind of out of touch with that. But it's good to see a round-based mode is coming. And then another thing they mentioned is the ability to pause, because as of now, all of the zombie games are now running on dedicated servers, and therefore you can't pause them, even if you're playing solo, which is kind of ridiculous because we've always had that ability to pause, at least in your own solo private matches. But with that, that's pretty much all we've got, at least at the time of recording this video. They did mention that we should be seeing some more detailed patch notes coming out tonight for the multiplayer update from Sledgehammer Games. So depending on when that comes, I may have a second video today discussing that, or I might just have to wait until tomorrow to be discussing that. But with that, I'm really hoping to see a ton of bug fixes, a bunch of gameplay related changes, some spawn adjustments, weapon balancing, just a bunch of stuff that we've been waiting quite a long time to hear more information about. In either case, that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'd like to know in the comment section below, what are you guys thinking about this content that they've teased so far? What do you think about this Attack on Titan bundle? Are you a big fan of that? Do you think you're going to be buying that bundle? And also, what do you guys think about the well gun based on what we know about it so far? Are you excited for this SMG, or would you have preferred a different type of a weapon? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.